Good morning, fellow Ambazonians.
Hail this land of glory.
Revolutionary greetings, nationalist greetings, patriotic greetings from the Ambazonian Governing Council for this day, number 2 day, 1 day after the celebration of our Independence Day for inside Ambazonia at home and abroad.
We will rise and never to fall. Here in a nation flowing with milk.
Today, as una know, na number 2 day for this number 10 month for the year 2022. My name na Capo Daniel. I am the Deputy Defense Chief of the Ambazonian Defense Forces and the spokesperson for the Ambazonian Governing Council, aka Sense Pass King, una own countryman. Una welcome to our daily podcast. This one na a program where we talk through, where they bring una meaningful information for help we, for guide we as we waka for this journey to our freedom, the independence of Ambazonia.
And your children shall be like the stars above, the Most High God being the watchman of this nation.
The Most High God being the watchman of this nation. Good citizens of Ambazonia. Ambazonia didn't triumph over terrorism and threat from La République du Cameroon as they threaten and ban Ambazonians for gather and for celebrate or for whole meeting during this 1st of October 2022 as we celebrate our National Day, our Independence Day, where it will be granted for 1961. An independent way not be ever be effectuated, but yet granted. Ambazonians at home and abroad, they don't come out in their numbers for celebrate this National Day against all odds. Cameroon government, they not only threat, but they use eternal enablers and spoilers for threaten and frighten Ambazonians not for stand up with their flag, their anthem, and for mobilize their people for demonstrate nationalism and an unreversible trend for Ambazonian independence and self-governance. The theme for this year independence, as given by the Governing Council, was Independence Means Independence. This as we take baby steps into self-governance as Cameroon is being kicked out of our country. As of now, over 80% of our territory is without Cameroon administrative authorities. They have been kicked out by our brave heroes who have stood the test of time. Their resilience, their honor, their glory is a testimony for the next generations and every generations to come. We pay tributes to our fallen heroes from General Ba Ivor, Ayeke, General Cross and Die, General Talk and Do, and all those who have gone before us, who have handed the mantle for us to continue, that the journey, the mission, the operation to free Ambazonia and liberate it from the clouds of genocidal Cameroon will be completed. Ambassador Thibaut Nagy of America, he says, Ambazonian independence is inevitable. It is up to us whether we choose to do a job that we can do for 1 month, for years to come. The Ambazonian Defense Forces have proven to the world that they are indeed the people's army, with the massive population that comes out in our liberated area to stand shoulder to shoulder with our soldiers from Meme to Manfe to Fako to the great state of Momo to Lebialem to Bui. Our population stood side by side with our forces. Our sister forces also had great showing in Balinyonga with the buffaloes of Balinyonga, with the Unity Warrior for the first time. 2 Ambazonian forces, the ADF Bui Brigade and the ARF under General Mad Dog, came together as Bui Unity Warrior to stage a joint march pass before returning back to their bases and conducting their own march pass. Ambazonian is united. Our people have celebrated our soldiers, their freedom fighters, and their liberators, shunning and shattering all the propaganda that has labeled our liberators and freedom fighters as kidnappers, torturers, and people who harass their own population. The population is indeed together with their boys, their sons and daughters who are fighting for the liberation and freedom of their homeland. A voice message from one of our mothers, our aunties, in the great state of the Atlantic capture the hearts and minds of our people through their soldiers and liberators of the Ambazonian forces.
We will be proud Ambazonian them, and we stand for your back. Any way it is, we push your picking for back, we stand for front. Like normal citizen of Ambazonian way, the one they struggle make a big way to where it's supposed to be. All we will be happy with way to where it happen, because La Republic they don't overtreat we bad.
Mami Ambazonian.
Me, I be Mami Ambazona. Me, I dey talk for una. Some una continue for the what struggle. What they go ahead. Then you dey support your own picking the way they dey for this side, Papa. Me, see the start will struggle. Me, dear Mami, why they talk for you. I never run go someplace.
This one, now a senior citizen, where they talk, then they for inside group, then call for salute and encourage we.
Like for una did side for the York, I mean the whole day here, who like the picking because the picking they pay. Una send them better granite for we. So that when the picking they stand, we Mami them with them for their back. We love them because now picking they will be together. Never do nothing with them. Papa the beg una. So when they struggle, so we too will cry because they don't get nothing. Now on the other side, when I try, Mami le with them so to see the picking them the struggle when they struggle. When I send better thing, we go do them favor in Jesus' name.
So those are our parents asking us to support Ambazonian soldiers. They are seeing the soldiers fighting, struggling their best to carry the burden of a nation, to kick out an occupier that have unlimited resources. It is our duty and responsibility to support the armed resistance with everything we've got. The manipulations and all the sabotage by the Cameroon government, it be helped for the most part by Ambazonian themselves. As we celebrate this Independence Day, this big victory against La République du Cameroon and their enablers, we then show unequivocally, say Ambazonian then want nothing but independence, and we shall accept nothing less than what we deserve, justice and independence for Ambazonia. The greatest holdback where the nationalist factions them, they don't suffer for inside Ambazonia. Now the ability for La République for blindfold our people them. Blindfold means say then cover your eye, they drag you to go to a place you don't know which side where you to go. The ability for enablers, spoilers, for change good into bad. Ambazonia they don't be fed with garbage in the name of listening to news and activity. Ambazonians, out of curiosity, they go watch La République du Cameroon, their propaganda. Listen to my country people them, a bloodthirsty individual where they advocate for the killing of family members, whole collective punishment, burning down of villages because of La République du Cameroon, because of small money where they don't give it. We don't say our people then like entertainment, they like infighting, they like noise, and people the way they be supposed to lead them for the right way, they take full advantage for Ambazonia. Any normal person, he go think say if some Ambazonian leader day, where see place where if you go even sell sonera, for take weapon them for free way, because now as it is so that petrol it no mean anything, you go feel saying a good thing. But Ambazonians and be deceived. Say even when Dr. Cho Ayaba he be believe say he go for London for go meet up people the way the one for give we weapon then we fight win La Republic, where they fit give we money we fit take and buy weapon then they be deceive Ambazonia them say that one self be been a lie. How the fit do turn good it turn bad. General Mba Ivor, the one of the bravest Ambazonian general way that inspire a generation, then convince we the people of Ambazonia, say he be been a thief man, he no be been a fighter, he no ever fight. person wey be done distribute weapons and weapons from camp to camp. Today we see the same thing for inside Ambazonia. They turn good into bad, paint white into black. Our ability for succeed now for be able for defeat those forces of manipulation and darkness, because as the Bible they talk, only the truth shall set you free. The truth have the power. One of these instances, it done happened recently. As we know, the struggle for power now the base for many of these Ambazonian the vulnerability. Say because you want power, you dey afraid say some man they take power, you dey vex say some man they give you power, you go try for bring down that person, even at the cost of the very thing we fight for, the independence of our people and their dignity. You go compromise them because of your own ego. That wicked black man syndrome, it is still waka amongst we. Real leadership, no be for title, no be for flyers, no be for picture. Now the ability for the leader, for lead Ambazonians and for project their nationalism. For Independence Day, the leader for Ambazonia, now one way, he don't lead the soldier them, he don't lead the community them, for stand up for Jake Ambazonian flag. We don't mobilize the people them for ground zero. Me then Jake the Ambazonian flag. That is a real leader. Those who they ask for power, me then begin fight for take responsibility for mobilize our people them. Me then no fees some people go mobilize people them, then they go come fight say the one for take the glory. The sin for Satan, it no be been say it be one be for God the place. The sin for Satan, it be been say it be look God, he want for enjoy the glory for be like God, but he no be one adopt the character where God he get him. If any man he want be a leader, make it lead by example. We don't see John Ba Akuru, he complain every day about leadership, complain every day, say he want a collaboration now because some people they be left out for decision making and all and that. Instead of fighting about power, just focus to fight in ground zero. Once you are leading in ground zero, you'll be influential to be able to take decisions and to make decisions. Nobody is giving anybody power. Nobody is giving anybody leadership. Leadership does not come in a liberation out of institution or election. Leadership comes in taking the lead. You are a leader because you are moving in front and the sheep are following you. You are a leader because people follow you in what matters. Right now, what Ambazonia need is military victory, military sabotage and diplomacy. If you want people to follow you, if you want to be a leader, take the actions, supply the weapons, provide the inspiration for people to follow you. Remember, the same John Ba Akuru who have focused on Capo Daniel because he thinks that I am not giving him power. I am supporting only Dr. Cho Ayaba. This is really bad. I don't support Ayaba Cho as a person. I support policy and I support the institution. I also support everybody, including John Ba Akuru, to the extent that he brings decisions and suggestions or some idea that can help Ambazonia. If you are not bringing any idea and you are just an analysis, how do you expect us to support you like we are supporting Dr. Cho Ayaba? We support Ayaba Cho and we consider him leader because he bring initiative that push the struggle forward. He banned this one for La Republic, he give this suggestion, he inspire. So why will somebody want Capo Daniel to come and support you instead? What are you giving us? What do you want me to support? Just that support your popularity. We are interested in freeing our people. Those who want popularity and highlight should do so in action and it will come naturally. Do not pursue the glory without doing the hard job. What you see in Ground Zero today was not just a random event. This is well-planned, well-motivated, systematic mobilization, advice, and bringing people together to be able to do the right thing. There is an issue where people, they define fault simply because they want to try to tarnish or drag down other individuals. This is unpatriotic. Me, Capo Daniel, the spokesman of the governing council, I then release a series of snapshot of 200 pictures. That means I never release 200 pictures. I then select the one the way it be visible way La Republic it already post them for social media and for their Facebook pages them we will know them. These pictures of our soldiers, over 200 of them, La Republic it then harvest them for this group where they call an a ground zero group. Because that group, they do want say they want for be leader, so they add any man where they check who he talks to be soldier, they do add you for day. How group you go there for soldier with more than 180 people them inside, they no go no say La Republic go there inside. They need to vet anybody. So Cameroon government and their military, they don't go for that group. Then take soldier that number them. Then look their profile picture them. Then gather them. Then look their status them. Then gather them. Then begin to track them down. They don't track them down already, so then carry the picture them now. Then go publish them for one of their Facebook pages. Then publish them for some of their chat group them. Because we would fight for the interest for these soldiers, so we always look for all the places and for see which way La Republic they do, try for advise them. Time where we see these informations them, we decide for take them. For one Ambazonian soldier, they say nothing this way La Republic, you don't see them. Now, with the advice on a same man, you know, begin do the same mistake. If you there for some chat group, make sure you need to use your profile picture if you know what make it for outside. Make sure you need to post your status for Facebook, for WhatsApp, where you know what make it for outside, or your family, or your job site, because La Republic, it go track you down. Without one that soldier them, you go fee say Ambazonian them or any responsible activists, they go take that warning for advice soldier them. Instead, they try now for instead attack Capo Daniel, make a La Republic their plan it work. Because La Republic is plan for identify the soldier the way they don't know. Then they no one just attack Capo Daniel, then decide for lie saying that Capo Daniel he published the picture of them. Those pictures are published by La Republic on Facebook and their WhatsApp group. It is already in the enemy's hand. Who are we hiding it from? They want the way it appear for the screenshot, now a snapshot of 200 pictures. No be the 200 pictures them. We are release them. I release the one the way it already be visible. Even though all them be in the group, I put the one the way they don't also put them on their Facebook page for front. So now Cameroon government, it don't release them. This our struggle. The same people they talk say they know why me all forces then come under one group. The same time they will talk say me all so that then gather for ground zero. They confuse people then because their heart is not clean. They not get good faith. You go to talk one time say you want me so that they unite. You talk say you know want me then come under leadership. What do you want? You just want power for what? We have not even have a country. The soldiers themselves, one of them have not complained. So a whole John Bakoro that we respect, you go online and you are telling people that it is a soldier in Ground Zero who gave that information to Capo Daniel. How do you even know? How do you know? No soldier have given me those pictures. The soldiers that have seen those pictures are the ones that approach them. How do you know the people that contact me or not? You decide to ignore everything I say because you just want to sabotage. You want to attack Capo Daniel because you think I'm not giving you power. Or you think I'm making somebody else too strong. That is bad. The same John Bakoro speaks every day about collaboration and the need of consultation. So when you talk about it, are you not giving it publicity? Why don't you do what you have been saying? Pick up your phone and call Capo Daniel and ask what is going on. Let him explain to you. Are you competent? You are not competent. I am an official. I am in touch with the soldiers. I command soldiers. I work with their intelligence. I manage their network of intelligence. We recruit soldiers. How can you, a commentator, think you know more better than us without even asking us what is going on? You cannot be preaching one thing and doing the other simply because you want to paint people black. Even if you try to paint us black, it will never work because our hearts are clean. When we make mistakes, we will tell our people. And when we do things for the right thing, we will tell them. The ability of people to blindfold our people have come to an end because Capo Daniel is here. Your sense past king is here. Your Ambazonian FBI is here. This mantle that I have carried, it was designated and given to me from the Most High, and I am going nowhere. I will continue to speak the truth, and anybody who live in darkness will continue to be haunted by Capo Daniel. If you are walking in darkness, you have bad faith, you are not doing things right, you will be very worried about Capo Daniel, because I am the light. I speak the truth. I follow only people who walk in the light and who speak the truth. I am Mr. No Connie. I don't have Connie, and I will not accept Connie. I am anti-Connie. For those who are trying to attack Capo Daniel, you cannot replace Capo Daniel. Remember that I fight for the governing council and the ADF and for our people at large. So if you are just attacking me without just reason, making up reason, you are actually attacking the work I'm doing. You are actually attacking the liberation struggle itself, which is irresponsible. Without much digression, I want to say congratulations to Ground Zero and all our forces. Congratulations of all Ambazonians of goodwill. We should take pride in our country, our nationalism. All hail, hail, hail Ambazonia.
You shall live in plants and needs and all I need.
Capo Daniel, signing off.
The Most High God being the watchman of the snake.